How about using a chain in Krampus? And I was like, oh, he's really flipping the chain around pretty cool.
Yeah, I did that. I didn't even know I was doing something with the chain, and I did that on the spot. You know, the only challenging part was making sure it wouldn't wrap around my horns.
Right.
And I had ridiculously long fingernails that kept ripping, that were glued to my own fingers, that kept ripping off while I was doing the chain thing. And it was just, I was really happy with how that turned out, because I didn't have a rehearsal with the chains. I didn't have a rehearsal as Krampus doing it. I did it on the spot, and it worked out.
Yeah. What was it like doing, like, it looks like a very long fight scene. I don't know how long it takes to film that, but, with all the Krampus stuff on.
It was challenging. Those, like I said, the horns, they weren't light. They were fairly heavy, but it was, making sure that my, that I didn't tilt my head to one side. Like I was trying to, stay steady and balanced for the camera, and just making sure that I didn't wrap the chain around my horns or hurt the stunt man or George Booza when I did the headbutt. Having to be aware of all that extra on top of me, was a little bit challenging. That fight scene took an entire day to shoot, from all the different angles and whatnot. But I was really, really pleased with it. I was proud of it.
Did you know George before? George Booza plays Santa Claus?
Only from when I was a kid, and I would wake up hungover on my couch and Sinbad was on. So, I showed up on set and I'm like, oh, wow. It was really nice to meet you. I had no clue that I was working with him until it was on the day.
Yeah.
And he's a great guy. He's a lot of fun.